now a hero to the entire planet. In a way it's sad, but in a way we should be happy. Freed from this mortal coil, a legend is up in the place where legends belong, up in heaven, God willing. Nelson Mandela, alongside the other great freedom fighter terrorists, Bobby Sands, James Conley, Michael Collins. Oh, the great revolutionaries, Che Guevara. God bless you, Nelson. Have a safe journey.
Folks, one of the things about travelling around the world is you collect a hell of a lot of songs from people as you travel. And we picked this one up in New York City a few years ago. And it's just a wonderful ballad. It's all about a fellow who goes along to Yankee Stadium to watch the great Nelson Mandela address the crowd. He comes away from that experience and realizes that everything that Nelson Mandela had to say was very relevant to him as an Irish American in his relation to the struggle back home. And he went home and he wrote a song that became known affectionately as The Legend, but its real title is called Mandela. And I ask you to bear with me on this one because it's really worth a listen. I went to see a legend just the other night at the Yankee Stadium underneath the lights. I heard the man speaking, and years in jail. His name it was Mandela, and he came to tell his tale. Well, the crowd, they cheered him loudly, but then the silence fell as he spoke about the hard years in a South African cell. And though he was free, his heart still feeling the pain, for his country and his people was still held down by apartheid's chains. He said he hoped that we would join him and that we'd walk down freedom's path, and these roads would be the hardest, oh, but they would be the last. And to join our hands together just so that we might be as one, and to bring ourselves to the cause so that this battle could be won. I went home to bed that evening, I went to sleep and I had a dream. I was standing in the pouring rain in an Irish field of grain, and all around the headstones for the martyrs of the past. I stood there in silence and they spoke to me at last. Well, Kevin Barry is my name, and I was tortured in a cell, for they wanted the names of my comrades. Oh, but this I would not tell. And I am Roger Casement, and I was hanged in London town for bringing German rifles to the lonely Bannisterans. And James Connolly is my name, and the working people, they were my life. When they shot me down in Kilmainham jail, there was strife. And I am Patrick Pierce, and I was shot down by the pole. For I read the proclamation from the steps of a GPO. That I heard, he said my name is Bobby Sands, and it's good to hear Mandela's words. They are ringing through the land. I want to hear them in Belfast and in Derry and Tyrone, for maybe then those English soldiers will know it's time to go home. I awoke the next morning, oh, I remember them all. And who would have believed that they would have torn down the Berlin Wall? And oh, says Mandela, this really be? Baby, now we'll see Ireland reunited and free. Thanks very much.
And that was a legend. That was sung by Gary Ogg. And if you're just joining us, it's a tribute show. And I'm not ashamed to admit it, yes, I've got a few tears in just the last hour. What a great man. First time I seen him proper, 1990. I just moved down to England, I was only about 18. The long walk to freedom. When you saw him coming out. And God love him, God rest him now. He looked like Uncle Ben. Uncle Ben's nice guy. That was the first thing I remember being down in England with my cousin. It's Uncle Ben. Ah, you stupid fool. It's one of the greatest men of all time. You compare him to a guy in a fucking rice pack. So yeah, it's a sad passing of a great man. And we're playing some tribute songs for the good brother. And if you want to share anything, the number is, as always, 0141 416 1888. If you're down under in Melbourne, 03 9018 67 67. God willing, we'll try and phone down South Africa, a radio show. We've done it before. We'll do a wee simulcast with our radio station, if they're not too busy. And, well, the one time I got close to the brother, Madiba Nelson Mandela, was when he came to Berlin prison. I heard it on the radio one morning. He was away to see old Mad Dog McGrahy in Barrel. So I thought, if there's a chance to getting close to this man, this is it. So I stood there one morning with some other crackpot. And yeah, there was somebody else standing there, and some of the cons came. There was about 10, 12 of them. I remember one of them says, "Are they all waiting for this nig-nog? Is this a reception for all this nig-nog gollywog?" or something like that. Some racist comment the bastard said. I mean, I'm not a racist bone in my body. My ex-wife from Africa, my kids, my mum's from Ireland. There's not one racist bone in my body. And I went there to see the good brother because he's not got a racist bone in his body. He came out after being incarcerated for all those years, 27 years I think it was in total. And he came out and he shook the hand of his oppressor. I remember meeting an equally great man, guy by the name of, is it Goldstein? The night after 9/11, I can't remember his name, was it? Sugar me. Anyway, he was a white man, he was a Jewish white man who worked for the ANC, who worked as an engineer manufacturing guns. And he spoke about how, even although it was bad for the murders in South Africa, how the only way forward was to offer the hand of friendship out to the white man, because if it went on a slaughter of the white man as a way of revenge, it would have left a legacy that its children would have never recovered from. So yeah, it's had so many dark days and many people die, and it's still a lot of poverty and a lot of bad things happen in South Africa. But from when I was growing up and a kid, when you would see what would happen in South Africa, the way the people were treated treacherously by the white military junta at that bitch stature. And Graham Gooch, you remember that Graham Gooch? Everything was banned in South Africa, wasn't it? Dave King. He lived prosperously, didn't he, in a white South Africa? But you don't hear that in the media, do you? Right, I'm just downloaded that one there. Did I get this one? Right, so yeah, I've got a few tears in my eyes. The closest I got was outside Berlin. And I got a wave. I got a wave for the great man from inside his chauffeur-driven motor outside the gates of Berlin. And that's as close as I got to meeting the great man. Has anybody else met or had a wonderful chance to meet the great man? Then give us a call. The lines are open for everybody and anybody to share your words here on a great man's passing. This platform is yours. We can take it with our way.
Cold and dark the morning, just before the sun, and the day is breaking. Our struggle has begun. The people are together. We shall be free in this land, our homeland, a true democracy. On the road together, both hand in hand, and we'll ring the bell of justice over all the land. All the world is waiting, they're watching you and me in this land, our homeland, a true democracy. So come on, the lads and lassies, won't you rally to our cause and see